Hey friends, what's up? Welcome to today's video. So today for this look, this is an all Wet n Wild drugstore makeup tutorial plus a wear test on the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please continue watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new and follow me on all social media, which is linked down below. Also, you guys don't forget to put a smile on your face. It is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys so much and I'll see you next video. Alright you guys, so starting out, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer. And for those of you wondering, I've said it before in some previous tutorials that I've been trying out something different with my brows. Basically what I've been doing is like outlining and giving myself a tail, something that I don't have. And then just cleaning up with some foundation or concealer, and I have some foundation right here on the top of my head. But anyways, I've just been doing that because I was at my mom's last week and she was just like, here, let me show you something, I bet you'll like it, you know, with your brows, I just want to try something out. So she showed me this and I've really been practicing the technique, so hopefully it looks fairly decent. I know a lot of people in the past have like wanted me to just like fill in my brows, and I'm not opposed to like drawing on a wing and like kind of giving them some type of shape, but as far as just like flat out drawing them on, that's not something that I'm into. I think this looks alright though. So anyways, the palette that I'm going to be using is a brand new Wet n Wild palette. It's their all natural palette. It is in the shade the shade Nude Awakening. Really pretty palette with really pretty colors. So I'm going to go ahead and set that very quickly with this like brown nude tone shade. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of Wet n Wild brushes. I mean, I have some that I will incorporate into this, but I am using a Morphe N504 to apply that base shade. Right, and we're going to start in the crease. We're going to take this really pretty like rose burgundy shade, and we're going to take that directly into that crease and start buffing that in. And on the outer corner too. So what I'm doing is I'm dipping into it and then just like packing it on the outer corner and then doing a sweeping motion up towards the crease area on both sides. So the hubby and I are going on a date night. We're going to dinner and a movie. We're going to see the new Wonderworld movie. Have any of you guys seen that movie? Let me know. What were your thoughts on it? Because by the time you comment that, I will have already seen the movie. So we're going to dip into this dark brown shade, and I am using a Wet n Wild brush. The brush that I was just using was just a Sephora brush. And I'm going to focus that on the outer edge here, and then once I pack that on, then just sweep it right into that crease. And we'll go back in there with that burgundy shade if it got lost, which it kind of has, but we'll go back in with that, so no worries. But anyways, yeah, let me know if you guys seen the new Underworld movie. Like, that is my jam. I'm totally into those movies. My mom got me hooked, my husband likes them, so I think it's gonna be a fun night. So far these shadows are really pigmented and they blend really well. I'm really impressed with these. So, okay, Wet n Wild coming through. Now I want to show you guys, like, there is some fallout. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but I mean, you will get some fallout with most shadows that you use, so it's not really that big of a deal. And it doesn't look like I have a ton of fallout all over my face, so that's good. It's a good thing to know for those of you who do your face first. Okay, so all over the lid here. Okay, so I am just using a damp perfusion brush. I'm going into this kind of like gold copper kind of shade, and I'm just going to like pop that on the lid. Yeah. used a damp e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush to take a little bit of glitter glue, and I placed that on my lid already. Go in with this limited edition Wet n Wild loose pigment, and this is in the shade Dom and Cherry on top. And I put a little bit of that in the cap, and I'm going to go ahead and press that right all on the lid on top of that shade we put down. Sephora brush and just kind of blending in that crease area. And then we're going to dip back into that burgundy shade and kind of go on our outer corners here where it may have gotten lost. And then for a wing today, we're going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Tip eyeliner. This was also new and I picked it up at Walgreens. I really like this liner. First off, it's matte black, and you get a lot of control with this teeny tiny little tip there. That is small, you guys. This liner is the bomb. Okay, we're going to use this Wet n Wild Lash Renegade Mascara. I love the packaging. It's so cute. But this wand is a little questionable. It's really different. We're going to go ahead and coat the lashes with it. Then I'm trying to decide which Wet n Wild lashes I want to use. Like, do I want to use the ones with the glitter on them or the ones with the little rhinestones on the side? I don't know, you guys. We'll go with the ones with the rhinestones on them. So these are their Color Icon lashes in Disco Baller Status. Okay, I'm not like the biggest fan of these lashes just because like you can almost barely tell that I have them on. They're just like really subtle. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of mascara on them to kind of, I don't know, make them look a little bit better. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara. I don't know, you guys, they just kind of look like a little flimsy like, but we're going to roll with it. We're going to go ahead and move on to the face. I'm just going to go ahead and throw on a affordable primer from Milani because I don't have a Wet n Wild primer. Do they make a face primer for Wet n Wild? And then of course for foundation, we're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and they have the shade Mocha. I did have to order this online, so it's looking a bit orange, but we're going to see how it works out. So it has like the little spatula thing in there, I'm sure you guys know, and I'm just going to start applying that directly on my skin, and I'm going to just blend it out with my beauty blender. First impression of this already on my face, it is very liquidy and it has a paint-like smell. It's definitely very full coverage. So the shade is like really orange-like, but it looks like it's kind of like starting to calm down. I don't know if this foundation oxidizes, but it doesn't look as orange as when I first started to apply it. But anyways, since I had to order it online, that I had to guess. So I Probably could have gone maybe a little bit lighter. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go in with this Photo Focus Concealer from Wet n Wild. I haven't really seen any reviews on this. This is in medium tawny. It is very light, but I did get it at Walgreens and it was the darkest shade that they had. So we're going to roll with this. I think it might kind of help counteract how bright this foundation is. And I'm not going to go in too crazy with this because it is really light. That same blender, we're going to start blending with the back side just because the back side and the side with the foundation on it. Hoping to kind of keep it a little calm here. It ain't my fault. Yeah. It ain't my fault. Yeah. Hey you guys, so it actually blended out really nicely. So since I don't have any Wet n Wild setting powder, I'm gonna go ahead and just use my Airspun and set that. Just kidding, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Mega Contour Palette, and I'm gonna go into this yellow shade just with the Beauty Blender, and I'm going to go ahead and set right under the eye with that. I'm going to, of course, take my powder brush and just sweep that and really buff that in under the eyes here. And for contour, I'm going to go in with their new cream contour stick, and this is in the shade Where's Walnut. That out with the Beauty Blender, and then I'm going to go back in with that contour palette and set it with the contour shade. Okay, for blush, we're going in with this Wet n Wild Fergie blush in Around the Clock. This was from the Center Stage collection, which I know is now discontinued. And now I'm going to go in with this new Wet n Wild Mega Cushion highlighter, and this is in Who's That Pearl? That's a cute name. And I'm just going to press right in there and start tapping that in that highlight area. But just for a little bit extra, I am going to set it with the crown of my Canopy highlighter. But before I do that, I'm going to spray my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. Of course, we're going to put it on the inner corner here. Okay, and then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild highlighter Ultimate Brow and take it in the waterline. Dip into that burgundy shade and just take that on the lower lash line. For lips, I'm going to use the new Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner, and this is in Gone Burgundy. You guys, I decided to change the lip to Berry Recognize. So I'm sure you guys seen the swatch video already. I actually like the shade. I didn't think it was going to look good on me, but we'll go ahead and put this one on for today. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed today's makeup tutorial. Right now it is currently 3:43 p.m. and And I'm going to go ahead and do the wear test with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I will check back in later on tonight once we get home. There will only be one check-in for this video, unfortunately, but at least it will be one, so you guys will know my thoughts on it, and you guys will be able to see the wear and know if it is worth the purchase or not. It is only $5.99, so you guys, this is such a great deal for a foundation. It's so affordable. If it wears good, it's drugstore, it's Wet n Wild. They've really stepped their game up, so I will see you guys in a few hours for a check-in. Hey you guys, what's up? So I promised a check-in. It is 10:41 p.m. and I just got home from a date night. We did dinner and a movie, so I am looking all types of crazy. I'm getting ready to get into the bath, but I want to zoom in and show you guys how this foundation has been wearing. So this is my face. It ain't my fault. So honestly, you guys, when it comes to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, it definitely is full coverage. I did take some photos tonight and I didn't see any flashback. It says that there is no flashback. It's definitely matte. I think that my skin still looks flawless. Actually, I think all my makeup except for my lipstick still looks pretty good. So I really like this Wet n Wild foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial using all Wet n Wild products. This video just goes to show you that you don't necessarily have to use MAC, Tarte, Sephora, you know, Urban Decay to get your makeup to look really good and to last all day. You can go to the drugstore and get really good quality products. If you're on a budget, Wet n Wild has definitely stepped their game up. I'm loving all of the products that I used tonight. There's not anything that I used that I didn't like. I thought the liner, the matte liner, like look how black it still is, you guys, was amazing. I did change my lashes because seriously I didn't like those lashes, so I take that back. There was something I didn't like, and it was the lashes with the little rhinestones on the side. They were like not full. I felt like you couldn't really tell that I was wearing lashes, but I think that I will like these ones, and I probably should have put these ones on because they are way fuller. But other than that, the eyeshadow blended out great. It's lasted great. I love this pigment. I just love this entire look, you guys. So like I said, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and all that jazz. I will see you guys next video. I love you so much. Bye.